I want to speak to you tonight, my child. Do not ignore this moment. Do not brush this aside as just another message or another passing voice. This is not random. This is not accidental. I have called you here, right now, at this exact time, because there is something I need you to hear. Slow down. Stay with me. Listen closely. You have been moving through your days carrying questions, carrying weight, carrying thoughts you haven't even spoken out loud. And tonight, I am stepping in. I am interrupting the noise, the distractions, the endless scrolling, just to reach you. Because you matter to me. Because your life is not drifting aimlessly. Because I see what you cannot yet see. Do not turn away from this moment. I know it may feel small, just another video, just another voice, but deep inside, something in you knows this is different. That stirring you feel right now. That is me calling you closer. That is me asking for your attention, not tomorrow, not later, but now. I want you to understand something clearly. When I call you, it is always for a reason. I do not speak without purpose. I do not reach for you without intention. Tonight, there is something aligning, something shifting, something that requires your heart to be open and your spirit to be still enough to hear me. So stay here with me. Do not skip ahead. Do not let distractions steal this moment from you. What I am about to share with you is meant for you, personally. Yes, you. I know your name. I know your thoughts. I know the things you hide from others. And still, I am choosing to speak to you with love. If you feel my presence right now, I want you to respond. This is not about routine. It is about agreement. Like this message as a sign that you are listening. Comment as a declaration that your heart is open to me. Share this with 3 people because someone close to you needs to hear my voice too. And subscribe, not just to a channel, but as a step of staying connected to what I am doing in your life. Do it now, not out of obligation, but as a response to my call. I am not distant from you. I am not silent. I'm here speaking, reaching, inviting. And tonight, my child, I need you to hear me more than ever before. So take a breath. Quiet your mind. Let everything else fade for a moment. Because what I am about to say next is going to change the way you see what you're going through. Do not ignore this. My child, I see you more clearly than you see yourself. I know the quiet battles you have been fighting, the ones no one else notices. I have watched you carry burdens in silence, smiling on the outside while questions echo inside your heart. You have wondered if anyone truly understands what you are going through. I do. I have seen the moments when you felt strong, and I have also seen the moments when you almost gave up. The nights when your thoughts would not let you rest, when your heart felt heavy without a clear reason. The days when you kept going, even when your strength felt like it was running out. None of it had been hidden from me. You may feel overlooked by others, but you are not overlooked by me. You may feel forgotten in certain situations, but I have never forgotten you. Every tear you held back, every silent prayer you whispered, every time you looked up hoping for a sign. I was there. I heard you. I felt the weight of your heart. I know there have been moments when you questioned your direction. You asked yourself if you are on the right path, if you made the right choices, if things will ever change. That uncertainty has been heavy on you. It has made you hesitate, overthink, and sometimes even doubt what you once believed so strongly. But listen to me now. Your story is not lost. Your journey is not off track. Even in the moments that felt confusing, I was guiding you in ways you could not yet understand. What feels like delay to you has often been protection. What feels like silence has been me preparing something deeper within you. I also see your heart. I see your desire to do what is right, even when it is hard. I see how you try, how you keep going, how you still hope even after disappointment. That matters to me more than you realize. Your effort, your sincerity, your longing for something better. It has not gone unnoticed. There have been times when you felt distant from me, when you thought I was quiet or far away. But I have never left your side. Even when you could not feel me, I was right there, walking with you, holding you steady in ways you didn't recognize. Tonight I want you to stop questioning your worth. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are not disqualified from what I have for you. In fact, you are still chosen. You are still called. You are still deeply loved. So release the thought that you have been forgotten. Let go of the idea that you are alone in this season. Because the truth is, my child, I have been with you through every step, and I am still here, speaking to you now, with purpose and with love. My child, I am calling you tonight for a reason that goes deeper than what you can see on the surface. This is not just about comfort. This is about alignment. There are things in your life right now that need your attention, things that have slowly pulled your focus away from me without you even realizing it. You have been busy. Your mind has been full. Your heart has been pulled in different directions. And in the middle of it all, my voice has become quieter to you, not because I stopped speaking, but because the noise around you became louder. I have been calling you, gently, patiently, waiting for a moment like this where you would finally pause and listen. There are areas where you have been relying on your own understanding too much. You have tried to figure everything out on your own, carrying the pressure of decisions, outcomes, and expectations. But I never asked you to carry that weight alone. I never asked you to control what only I can handle. I need you to see this clearly tonight. Distraction has been one of the greatest barriers between you and the peace I want to give you. Not always obvious distractions, but subtle ones. Overthinking, fear of the future, replaying the past, seeking answers in places that cannot truly satisfy your spirit. These things have slowly created distance, not because you walked away from me completely, but because your attention was divided. And still, I have been patient with you. I am not speaking to condemn you. I am speaking to bring you back into clarity. Because the truth is, you cannot walk in full peace while holding on to confusion. You cannot hear my direction clearly while being led by fear or doubt. I am calling you tonight to return to a place of stillness, where my voice becomes louder than everything else. You have been asking for answers, but before answers come alignment. Before direction comes surrender. I want your heart, not just your questions. I want your trust, not just your plans. This moment right now is not small. It is a turning point. What you choose to do after hearing my voice will shape what comes next in your life. This is why I told you not to ignore this. And as you begin to understand this truth, listen carefully to what I am placing on your heart even now. I am stirring something within you that is meant to flow beyond you. Just as a seed must be sown to produce a harvest, I am inviting you into a moment of action that carries eternal impact. My word says, give, and it will be given to you pressed down, shaken together, and running over. I am speaking that over you right now, not as distant scripture, but as a living promise for your obedience. I see your desire to be part of something greater. I hear you saying within yourself, I want to help spread this message. I want others to hear what I'm hearing. That desire is from me. So act on it, sowed into this mission that is reaching hearts like yours. Through your giving, through super thanks, or through the PayPal link placed in the description and shown as a QR code in every video, you become a vessel I use to carry my voice further than you can imagine. Do not hesitate. Do not delay. This is not just support. It is participation in what I am doing. As you give, I will open doors. As you release, I will pour back into your life in ways you cannot contain. Step into this moment, my child. This is your invitation to align, to trust, and to move with me. My child, I need to speak to you with honesty now, not to hurt you, but to guide you back to where your strength truly comes from. There have been moments when you have slowly drifted, not completely away from me, but enough that my voice became secondary to other influences in your life. I have watched you wrestle with decisions, leaning more on your own understanding than on my wisdom. You have allowed fear to speak louder than faith. You have let doubt sit longer than trust. And at times, you have given more attention to what could go wrong than to what I have already promised to make right. I do not say this to condemn you, but to awaken you. Because I see the pattern forming, and I love you too much to let you stay there. You were never meant to carry your life by yourself. You were never meant to depend on your own strength as your foundation. Yet, little by little, you started doing exactly that. You tried to control outcomes, predict the future, and protect yourself from disappointment. But in doing so, you moved further from the peace that comes from simply trusting me. I want you to understand this clearly. When you place your trust fully in me, you are not losing control. You are placing your life into hands that never fail. But when you try to hold everything together on your own, you will always feel the pressure, the anxiety, the weight of uncertainty. You have also allowed certain thoughts to settle in your mind that do not come from me. Thoughts that tell you you're not enough. Thoughts that make you question your worth, your direction, your future. My child, those thoughts are not my voice. I do not speak confusion into your life. I do not fill your heart with fear. My voice brings clarity. My presence brings peace. So I am calling you back. Not with anger, but with love. Not with rejection, but with open arms. Come back to the place where you trust me without overthinking. Come back to the place where you seek me first before seeking answers elsewhere. Come back to the quiet moments where you allow me to speak before the world fills your mind again. You do not need to have everything figured out right now. You do not need to carry every answer today. What you need is to return to me fully, without hesitation, without holding anything back. Let go of the need to control everything. Release the fear that keeps you stuck. Surrender the thoughts that have been weighing you down. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for your heart. Because when your heart is aligned with me, everything else begins to fall into place. So come back, my child. Not halfway, not occasionally, but fully. I am here, waiting, ready to guide you, ready to restore what you thought was slipping away. And when you return to me completely, you will begin to see just how close I have always been. My child, I want you to feel this deeply in your heart right now. You are not alone. Not in this moment, not in this season, not in anything you are facing. Even when it felt quiet, even when it seemed like no one understood, I was there beside you, closer than you realized. I know the weight you have been carrying. I know how tired you have felt at times, trying to stay strong when your energy was fading. There were moments when you kept going not because you felt powerful, but because you had no other choice. And even in those moments, I was strengthening you in ways you could not see. You have made it through more than you give yourself credit for. Think about the things that once felt impossible, the situations that once overwhelmed you, the moments you thought would break you. Yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still moving forward. That was not by accident. That was my hand on your life, sustaining you, lifting you, carrying you when your own strength was not enough. I do not expect you to be strong all the time. I do not ask you to have everything together. What I desire from you is not perfection, but dependence. Because when you lean on me, you will discover a strength that does not run out. Right now I am pouring peace into your heart. Let it settle within you. Let it quiet the anxious thoughts that have been running through your mind. Let it replace the tension you have been holding on to. You do not need to figure everything out tonight. You do not need to solve every problem right now. All you need to do is rest in my presence. I am holding you steady, even when you feel uncertain. I am guiding your steps, even when the path ahead is not clear. You may not see the full picture, but you are not walking blindly. I am leading you, step by step. When fear tries to rise again, remember this moment. Remember that I am with you. When doubt tries to speak, remind yourself that my voice is greater. When you feel weak, lean into me instead of pulling away. You are not as fragile as you think. There is strength within you that comes from me, and it is still there, even on your hardest days. So do not give up now. Do not let this season convince you that you are alone or unsupported. I am your constant. I am your refuge. I am your source of strength when everything else feels uncertain. Tonight, I am not just speaking to you. I am holding you in my presence. And as you stay here with me, you will begin to feel something shift inside you. The heaviness will start to lift. The pressure will begin to ease. Because where I am, peace follows. And I am with you, my child, right here, right now. My child, I need you to hear this clearly tonight. My plans for you have not been canceled. They have not been forgotten. They have not been replaced. No matter what it looks like right now, what I have spoken over your life still stands. You have been looking at your situation and wondering if things have gone too far, if too much time has passed, if opportunities have slipped away. But I am not limited by time the way you are. What feels delayed to you is still perfectly aligned in my timing. I do not rush, and I do not make mistakes. Even in the moments when you thought things were falling apart, I was working behind the scenes. Even when doors closed and paths shifted, I was guiding you away from what was not meant for you and preparing you for something better. You may not have understood it then, but one day you will look back and see that my hand was in every detail. Trust me in this process. I know it is not always easy to wait. I know you want clarity, movement, answers. But waiting with me is not wasted time. It is a season where I strengthen you, where I prepare your heart, where I align things in ways you cannot yet see. What I am building in your life requires the right timing. If I gave it to you too early, it would not last. If I allowed certain things to happen before you were ready, it could overwhelm you. So I am working with precision, not delay. I am shaping your path with care, not neglect. You are exactly where you need to be right now, even if it does not feel like it. Do not let doubt convince you that I have changed my mind about you. I have not. My promises are still active. My purpose for your life is still unfolding. What I began in you, I will complete. There is something ahead of you that you cannot fully see yet, but it is already being prepared. Doors are being arranged. Connections are being aligned. Opportunities are being set into motion, and at the right moment, what feels slow right now will begin to move. Suddenly things will make sense. So hold on to this truth. You are not waiting in vain. You are not stuck. You are not forgotten. You are in the middle of a process that is leading you exactly where you are meant to be. Keep trusting me. Keep walking with me. Even when you cannot see the full picture, trust that I can. Because I am faithful to my word. I do not start something and leave it unfinished. I do not lead you halfway and then walk away. My plans for you are still intact, my child. And in the right time, you will see everything come together in a way that only I could have done. My child, now that you have heard me, this is your moment to respond. Not later. Not when everything feels easier. Not when you have more clarity. Right now. I am not asking you to understand everything. I am asking you to trust me. There is a difference between hearing my voice and responding to it. Many hear, but few move. Many feel something in their heart, but they hesitate, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect feeling, the perfect certainty. But faith does not wait for perfect conditions. Faith moves when I speak. So I am calling you into action tonight. Pause where you are, even for a moment. Quiet everything around you and turn your attention fully toward me. You do not need perfect words. You do not need a long prayer. Just come to me with honesty. Speak to me from your heart, exactly as you are. Tell me what has been weighing on you. Release the thoughts you have been holding in. Surrender the fears you have been carrying. Let it go, right here in my presence. I am listening. And as you speak to me, I want you to do something deeper. I want you to let go of control. You have been trying to manage everything, trying to figure out every outcome, trying to protect yourself from uncertainty. But tonight, I am asking you to release that need. Place it in my hands. Trust that I can handle what you cannot. Trust that I can see what you cannot. Trust that I am already working on things you have been worrying about. This is your step of faith. It may feel small, but it is powerful. Because every time you choose to trust me instead of fear, you are stepping into alignment with my will. Every time you surrender instead of holding on tightly, you create space for me to move in your life. Do not underestimate this moment. What you do right now, this decision to trust, to surrender, to come closer to me, it will shape what comes next. It will open doors you cannot see yet. It will bring peace you have been searching for. It will strengthen your spirit in ways that last beyond tonight. So respond, my child. Come closer to me, not with hesitation, but with willingness. Let this be the moment where you stop holding back. Let this be the moment where you choose faith over fear, trust over doubt, surrender over control. I am not far from you. I am right here, waiting for you to take that step toward me. And when you do, you will begin to feel the shift. You will begin to see the difference. You will begin to understand what it means to truly walk with me. This is your moment. Do not let it pass. My child, as you come to the end of this moment with me, I want you to feel the stillness I am placing over your heart. Let everything you have heard settle within you. Do not rush away from this. Stay here for a moment longer and receive my peace. Tonight I called you for a reason. Not to overwhelm you, but to realign you. Not to burden you, but to lift what has been weighing you down. I reminded you that I see you, that I have never left you, that my plans for your life are still intact. And now I want you to carry this truth with you as you move forward. You are not walking into tomorrow alone. I am already there. Whatever you are facing, Whatever questions still remain, whatever uncertainty tries to follow you after this moment, I am greater than all of it. You do not need to have every answer. You only need to trust the one who does. So rest tonight. Release the pressure to figure everything out. Release the fear of what might happen next. Place your thoughts, your worries, your plans into my hands, and allow yourself to breathe again. I am holding your life with care, with precision, with love that does not fail. And as you rest in me, remember this: what I started in you, I will finish. What I promised, I will fulfill. What feels unclear now will become clear in time. You are still on the path I prepared for you. Do not lose hope. Before you leave this moment, I want to speak to those of you whose hearts have been stirred not just to receive, but to act beyond yourselves. Just as I have spoken to you tonight, there are many others who are waiting, searching, needing to hear my voice in the same way. I am calling you to be part of that flow. I am placing a seed in your hand, and I am asking you to sow it where my word is being spread. As it is written, those who sow in tears shall reap in joy, and I am declaring that over you now as a living promise. This is not just giving. This is planting into a harvest of transformed lives. You may be saying within yourself, I feel led to help. I feel called to support this. That is my spirit prompting you. So act on it now. For super thanks or through the PayPal donation link provided in the description and shown as a QR code in every video, step into obedience. Do not delay this moment. As you release what is in your hand, I will release what is in mine. I will bless your giving. I will multiply what you sow. I will open doors, pour provision, and cause overflow to meet you in unexpected ways. This is your moment to move with me, and I'll go forward with peace, my child. Stay close to me. Keep listening for my voice, and carry this presence with you into everything you do. I am with you always.